Welcome back everybody, Holiday Doc here, and we are discussing a little bit about the FAMAS patch that went in effect today for the Xbox 360, and maybe talking about some alternatives. Now, I've been using the AUG with hardened and extended mags. Now, reason I'm using extended mags, obviously if I'm using hardened I'm not going to be able to reload as quickly, and I definitely don't want to get caught on the reloads. It's the most frustrating thing to have happen, and it's something you want to try to avoid. So I figured the extended mags is going to be a little bit of compromise for both situations. Now, what are some other great weapons that could be used? Well, before we even get to that, let's talk a little bit about the actual FAMAS nerf. Now, I've been playing with it a little bit today. I don't have any gameplay of it so far, but it has definitely changed. I feel like the hipfire is crazily not there anymore, and the ADS is a little bit slower, but is it really going to force people to use other weapons? I really don't know. I still think that we're going to see a lot of FAMAS versus FAMAS gameplays, especially in the high-end competition. But I do feel that the other weapons at this point have a little bit more of an opportunity to get out there. So, you know, I guess when you're choosing a weapon or whatever you're going to be using, you know, it's really personal preference. You know, I think the AUG now can stand a much better chance against the FAMAS, but is it still going to be the most used gun? I can't answer that question yet. I was just reading Rambo's tweet. And Optic Rambo, if you don't know, he was the championship team from Columbus, and they won their event there for the 10K prize. But he mentioned that he still thinks it's going to be 4x4 FAMAS. He said that the hipfire is atrocious and terrible. However, the ADS and the mid-range to long-range was a little bit more difficult, but still relatively easier than the rest of the guns that he's tried. So, is it too soon to call anything? You know, I really think so. I think people are going to be jumping to a lot of conclusions here really quickly, and I don't think we're going to be able to give it enough time to really kick in and see how things are being played. I think, you know, we definitely have a lot more to sit back and watch before we make any sort of decision. And definitely a lot more scrims. Like, I love the AUG. After playing with it for quite a bit, and after I got Hardened Pro last night, the gun is fantastic. We didn't play against the FAMAS though. I didn't have an opportunity to play against the FAMAS. So, geez, like, there's just so many variables that is going to make this a hard decision to make. And, you know, definitely one thing that's going to really make the decision is how the pros play. You know, ultimately, how the pros start playing is how everybody kind of falls in behind. You know, if the pros are all still using the FAMAS, well, everybody's all going to still use the FAMAS. If everybody switches over to the AUG or maybe the AK, and the AK I love, like, straight up, I love using that gun. But I don't think it's worthy to go up against the FAMAS yet, though. So, what else to mention? They also, with the patch, they made climbing and diving silent. I think that's a pretty big update, if you ask me, because now there's opportunities where you can climb up behind people or in locations where you're not going to be heard, or sound heard, I guess is the word, which you know, definitely is a huge change. Definitely something to look out for. Now you can climb up, example, on top tin behind somebody without them hearing the grunt or whatever. And the dives, the only time I really see dives go in effect is when you're diving back for a flag cap or a flag return. So I don't really see that being a huge deal of eliminating the sound from there. But yeah, you never know. So, you know, like I said, we played a game here. These are some pickup scrims I did with just friends last night, and it's much more entertaining to play pickup scrims than to try and play pubs at some points. You know, and as nice as the competitive list is, it's still filled with some fairly odd people, and that just have no idea what's going on. But that is what it is. You're not always going to find that, so we resort to pick up scrims. Something I definitely recommend to anybody that loves competitive. And yeah, we had a good night playing with a lot of different weapons, and I seen the AK with steady aim being used. I seen the Galil with hardened being used. Obviously the AUG with hardened, and what else did I try and use? The 74U with steady aim. The Commando. The Commando, I really just don't think has a fast enough fire rate to go up against the AUG, which I think is probably one of the biggest contenders for the next dominant weapon. So I didn't see that used too much, and when it was used, it was just outclassed. So right there, that kind of tells you. Here, I don't know what happened with my aim. Just went by. 31 seconds left. This is a new rules domination where we were doing the new rule set and such. So hope you guys enjoy this little quick discussion. And the question of the day is, go out and try the FAMAS, and then let me know what you think about the changes. Is it still going to be the dominant weapon, or is it going to be something completely different? Maybe the AUG. What weapon are you practicing with right now? Just let me know. Anyways, I'm Holiday Doc, and be sure you check out the breakdown part 2 that we posted yesterday as well. That is on the screen right now. It's a great map, and it's a great video that shows you some benefits to running the flag, and some not so benefits, and just some general tips and tricks. But anyways, I'm Holiday Doc. Thanks for checking out the video today, and I'm out of here.